So we had a live last night on TikTok where I was discussing the video where I talked about the 5 things that the real Jesus would say about the Bible. And we'll recap. 1, the Bible is the word of man, not God. 2, quote unquote, Jesus was nobody special. 3, you are part of the Trinity, Father, Mother, and Child. 4, God of love doesn't make hell. Unconditional love, right? There's conditions on God's love in the Bible. And 5, you are in the image of God and you are God. Same thing Jesus said when he said, isn't it written in your book, not my book, your book, because Jesus didn't write the Bible. And isn't it written in your book that ye are gods, you are gods, right? So that's what this is about, the spiritual awakening. So as a demonstration of Jesus in the current time, this is what I'm doing. So I had a conversation with the producer Tuesday and talking about producing the show. And he was asking, what I do. And I kind of told him my story and everything. And basically, this was a stranger and I was trying to summarize it. So I said, well, I'm basically simulating what the real character that the story of Jesus was based on would do in his current reality. And that's a name that I programmed. That's a name that's mine. So before I started this journey, that didn't mean anything. Now that name is synonymous with awakening higher consciousness and activating the divinity within you. And also an example of what Jesus would do in this reality. So that's part of the time capsule that I'm leaving for myself in the future if I decide to come back in 3004. We'll talk about that later. So the proof is in the pudding, right? The action, the fruit, And I'll say a couple of things about Jesus being a man, just like you, or a woman just like you, or whatever you identify with, right? A being, human, okay? Jesus was, right? And here's a few examples of Jesus' humanity in the Bible, right? For one, when he cried before he was crucified, right? Because he didn't want to die, and he just didn't want to die, And there's another story behind that, but we'll leave that alone. 2, when he cursed the fig tree, Jesus had a temper. He let his temper get the best of him. He cursed the fig tree because it didn't bear fruit. Look at humanity's fruit. 2-point-something billion people want this character to come back and just save them. Just lift them up into the sky, and they don't have to do anything. How does that even make sense? You mess up your room and you don't have to clean it up. Where's the self-responsibility? Where is the accountability? It doesn't work like that. We have to be accountable. We have to take responsibility for our actions. This world is a creation of ours, whether we did it consciously or unconsciously. So we're going to have to fix it. And that's what Jesus would be about. Responsibility, not just letting you off the hook, because then you don't learn your lesson and you'll do it again. And we don't want to repeat what's going on now. But a lot of people have that belief that they will just be saved. And I know I'm kind of going back and forth, but let's talk about belief. I can believe that my car runs on Dawn dishwashing liquid. Doesn't mean it's true. Let's prove it. Let's see if this is actually in reality. Belief can be opposite of reality. Let's put some Dawn dishwashing liquid in my car, try to run it. Okay, it obviously runs on gasoline. That's a fact. You can believe what you want to believe, but the truth is this. So Jesus will be someone that speaks the truth and will want to prove it.